Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Getting started a little bit late today. Give me just 1 second to get everything all set up here, and we'll start talking about what I need to do for the court. Because in our system of justice in the United States and our Constitution, we should expect to have the government turn we the people into the criminals. Push that button there. Let's see what else I got to push here. Like I said, I'm running a little bit behind today. Got some groceries in, taking care of some other stuff. And yeah, it's been kind of an interesting time. Let's see what else do we got here. A few more settings done. Anyways, my name is Drew Rebar, for those of you that haven't watched me before. And I'm just a guy that ran a business. And one day the government decided they wanted to change all the rules in my business, and this was done by the Nevada DMV. And went out and started recording them. And then all you guys started watching. Thank you very much. It's kind of amazing. And, so I just see wrong things. And hey, what's up? And at a point in my life where I've raised my kids, run a business, done the things that I wanted to do, that I thought was success. Raising kids, it's pretty good deal. And kind of when I was right at the age of when I got custody of my kids, because I fought a 15-year custody battle with their mother that's got borderline personality disorder. That's pretty bad mental disorder, if I haven't experienced that in life. But I spent 15 years in court fighting the mother of my kids so I could be a dad. And thank God today my kids love their mom and their dad. It's the best thing I've ever done. But then, like I said, then the government kind of, right as I finished getting custody and taking care of that part of life, the government started screwing with my business. And I dealt with some of these people before. And so, because I'd been doing it at that point in time, 11 years when they first started screwing with the business. So I'd watched them. I took a video camera out one day and recorded them. And you guys started watching. Thank you. So my only real goal in doing this as a business guy, to take care of my kids and make it so people can have the American dream, which I think is dead. Yeah. I've been had a gag order placed on me where I couldn't even say the name of defendants in my case, where I'm suing them for violating my civil rights. Thanks, Judge Traum. I think the problem we've got in our country right now is there is no accountability in government for what these people do to us. That's just wrong. So let's see here. What can I do here to make this more entertaining? Maybe I can see what I can import here. There's what I want right there. Put that up there. Today we're going to obey Judge Traum. So the plan is, I've been ordered to, let's see if I can pull that up. Is that still in my file here? Let's see. What's this one? I think that might be it right there. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. That's our temporary amended restraining order. That's what I wanted to see. Today we're going to obey Judge Traum. It's very important we obey Judge Traum. So if you're going to believe in laws and believe in the Constitution, you have to believe in the authority of the words, and believe that the words mean something, that everybody should be. Change things up here a little bit different again. I don't know if that's any better. Let's see. Which one's better? Oh, maybe that one's good. Who knows? But so this is the restraining order that's currently against me. It's a little bit better than the first one because now I can say names and I can post videos again. I don't have to keep taking the videos down. But in this, Judge Traum further ordered that Mr. Rebar compile a log of all videos created by Mr. Rebar directly referencing Ms. Kertis and Ms. Liddell that were posted on any of Mr. Rebar's social media channels, including any saved live feed videos between September 1st, 2025 and November 13th, 2025. The log must be in a list or table format indicating for each video the date of publication and social media platform on which it was shared and include a link to the video. Mr. Rebar shall submit this video log to the court by November 13th, 2025. And prior to submitting, hang on a second, let's read the rest of it. Prior to submitting, Mr. Rebar shall send the completed video log to Ms. Kertis and Ms. Liddell for their review by November 10th, 2025. So I got to make a log of all the videos that they might not like. I got to find the videos they might not like after being ordered to take videos down. They can't tell me which video hurt their little feelings, made them pop all those little pills, say that they're psycho because, well, I'm harassing them, and they don't like my words. Too bad. Well, not really too bad. I'm the one that they shut up with their gag order because they don't like my words. But hey, I'm the guy that they violated my rights. Now I've got to do the homework assignments and waste my weekends re-looking at stuff and refining stuff that I've already worked on publishing. Kind of a cool penalty how they did that to me, isn't it? So anyways, I'm inviting you to participate in my penance to the courts for making videos of the government and criticizing people in the government and saying that Lindsay Liddell should be fired and unelect Chris Hicks. The elections are coming up. By the way, Drew Rebar running for Assembly District 40. Because we should have accountable government, not more of the same bullshit government we've had that does all of this to we the people. That's what I think. This is just... Anyways, so I invite you along on my little journey. So what I propose I'm doing to all of you, or to myself, and you can choose to watch if you so desire, is I'm going to go back through a whole bunch of videos and play them here. And this will be a good tracker of how much time this penance that I've been given from the court takes me. You know, don't say bad things about the district attorneys. It's not like they work for the government. Don't say bad things about the LGBTQ people because you will be punished. Maybe I should share this. Let me share some other things about this LGBTQ crap that we got going on. And I don't care who you sleep with, but this whole government involvement with who people sleep with, that's the real problem here. That's the real problem. How did our government get involved with who people are sleeping with? Why are we giving tax dollars to an organization that promotes who people sleep with? Who gives a crap? What kind of big ass scam is that? Think about that. Your tax dollars are going to this nonprofit organization, sucking up your dollars, your work, your labor. I mean, I think most people are probably like me. You wake up every day, you put your shoes on, put your boots on, whatever you wear to work. I've worn a tie to work, and I've worn coveralls, and I've worn shorts, and I've worn whatever else to work. You just go to work every day and you try to take care of your family, and they want to fuck you. So this video definitely has to go out to Lindsay Liddell and Alison Kertis, and especially Mr. Unelect Washoe County District Attorney Chris Hicks. Don't elect that guy. Vote for whoever else you like, but not that guy. Vote none. Let's just get rid of him. So let me set this all up and make it so we can share some more screens. Let's read some comments here, see what everybody's saying. I haven't looked at any of this shit so far. BPD. Let's see here. Yeah, it's a horrible borderline personality disorder. So if you think you got bipolar, you got to multiply bipolar by 100 to 1,000 times. It's a horrible disease, and I haven't talked to my kid's mom since 2008 because it was safer for me to only text or email. So that's part of where I come into documenting everything. So since 2008, I've not spoken a word to my children's mother, and I don't think I ever will. It's how sad it is. Yeah. The restraining order isn't against the judge. Nope, just against me. I'm just the guy petitioning the court that gets fucked. I'm kind of cussing lately. Free speech and all. How can they group many people in one restraining order? Well, you know, the judge just did it. Hey, Dan. Hey, guess what, buddy? In the last 28 days, my channels, my social medias had 73 million views. Thank you, everybody, for watching. In the last several months, I've gone from, well, to begin with, a few years ago, I had zero social media at all, nothing. Then I started with YouTube and got that up to about 30,000 where I'm at right now. And last year, whenever it was I was doing the election, then I started these other channels on Facebook, and then I just started publishing a lot of stuff lately. And thank you for watching. So, Dan, I love my haters. Thanks for watching. Let's hide down here. See what the next. Hey, there you go. Be a sheep. What else we got? Yep. The people in power are the ones that don't want anybody else to have any power. They're going to do whatever they can to protect their power and protect their money and protect their. It's all about power for them. It's not about serving people. It's not about taking care of people. It's about how do they maintain power. Because really what it is when you get into government. Okay, so I've run a business before. That's what I did. It's for sale if anybody wants to buy it. Don't want to do it anymore. Come on down. I'll help you out, help you build it. I just don't want to do it anymore. So got a towing business, got a certificate of public convenience with the government that basically says I'm one of 10 people in northern Nevada, essentially, that can impound cars. Really cool license, kind of expensive, and Nevada doesn't give them out too easy. So anyways, got a 20-year long business, and it's for sale. I don't want to do it. I'd rather try to fix some of these problems that I see. Said I've raised my kids, built a business, accomplished those things, and now it's time to move on and accomplish some other things. And that's what I want to do full time. Fix these problems. Okay. Now let me figure out some more stuff here. Which channel should we watch first to see where I might have said mean things? We don't want to say mean things, okay, people? Let's see, where did it go? There we go. And let's share this with everybody. Share screen. Gotta go. There it goes. I gotta get better at doing this. Anyways, so let's look for, this is my Rebar for Nevada Assembly page. And what's amazing about this page to me is you got, what, 118,000 people that are watching this thing now. This thing's just grown crazy. If I compare that to my other page, what's interesting here, the Auditing Reno 911 page, pretty much post a lot of the same content, but it hasn't grown nearly as fast as the political page. Same content, same stuff, pretty much. So anyways, again, everybody, thanks for watching. I appreciate your support. And or if you don't support me, well, show me where I'm messing up. Okay, if I can make this thing go back to what it's supposed to do. Is this done? Okay, is that gonna work? Nope. Doing the technical difficulty thing here. I think I'm frozen. I think we're frozen. See what it's doing. Is it back to live yet here? We'll lose our camera. Camera's working. Probably did cut off my Wi-Fi. Sure, my camera's working. Just there we go. I might have fixed it. Hey, maybe the government is screwing with me. Okay. Let's see now. There we go. That's working there. That was weird. So anyways, the court order says I need to find the words Liddell. Let's see what I can find here. Kate Liddell. Oh. I got to report myself on this one right here. Here we go. So this is the first one we got to do here. So I think the other thing we should do is, let's see. I got to make a list of what all these are right here. So let's find a place to make a list. Save that document there. Anyways, this is a lot of how I make my I should do that sometime too. Whoops. I should go through here and show everybody how I do my lawsuit stuff, and that way you could do it yourself if you wanted to, and you don't need a lawyer. By the way, I'm no lawyer. I'm just going to show you the process that I would use. Okay, so Lindsay Liddell, I just need to open a Word document. If the thing will let me open a Word document here. File. And we'll just copy and paste a bunch of stuff to that document there. Let's see, can we, that one there. And where did it go? There it is. Okay. So we got Liddell. Can I copy and paste this thing? Share. See how good I'm being obeying the government? Giving them the bad things I might have said about him. Uh-oh. I said something right here. I'm suing Washoe County, Nevada government, reelect Chris Hicks, Deputy DA Lindsay Liddell. Got to share that one with them. Should we watch any of these? What do you think? Or should I just go through them really fast? Let's go and see what, well, we know what this one is here. What's this one here say? Oh, this one is, I just posted something. So I just posted the email that Lindsay Liddell sent to her clients. And the email, well, let me say it. It says, I am suing Washoe County, Nevada government. This is pretty bad. The judge should make it so I can't speak or say any of this stuff. She should edit this, right? So I'm suing the government, including reelect District Chris Hicks, Washoe County, Lindsay Liddell lied about me in an email to her clients. So the government doesn't want you to know that a government attorney lied to her clients about somebody that's suing them for violating civil rights. I guess that's how it really works, ain't it? Anyways, let's go back to the big screen and, I don't know. Yeah. So got to make sure I tell them about that post right there. Uh-oh. Here's one. We got to tell them about this post. This is a video. This is pretty dangerous here. Copy. Paste. So let's watch the video real quick. Oops. Just, oh, God help me. Uh-oh. Here's another video that I published about Lindsay Liddell and Alison Kertis. Let's copy this one and put it in the thing. Make sure we tell them all about it. And recognize, oh, have a good lunch. Recognize, I got to go through every single social media site that I've got. And I've got, basically, I use an AI system to automatically post all this stuff. I make one video, chunk it all down in an AI, and then it posts automatically. So, and sometimes I put the little thing in there. Yeah. Or no, this one says, if you look at it, published by Opus Clip. So that's who I'm using. And so basically I just type in a story and then the AI kind of writes out what happens in the story. And I just write what they said and did. So in this case, attorney Lindsay Liddell, Washoe County attorney, is accused of interfering with a political candidate. Legal assertions have been made in civil or criminal court, raising questions about government overreach. Have you seen similar situations? So that's what the AI created. But let's see what they're actually saying in this thing here. Let's rewind it. See, we can't talk about that. That's a bad one. Uh-oh. Reno Cop Watch republished. Well, let's see. What does the order say again? Let's see if I can go back and find that court order that I got here. Okay. Further ordered that Mr. Rebar compile a log of all videos created by Mr. Rebar, directly created by Mr. Rebar. Okay, so Reno Cop Watch republished. Let's see here. to this. I'll try to get it right here for everybody. Anyways, Reno Cop Wash republished one of my videos. I think I should probably let them know about that because I don't want to hide anything. I want to make sure that I'm compliant with the court's orders. So I'll add Reno Cop Watch too, because the government needs to know about what we're all saying. Not just me, but I created the video. So technically, if I created the video, I don't want to make some. Here's one of my here's the same video on the other channel. Let's well, we can't. There's no link to that. So sorry, Judge, I can't do that one. Okay, here's another one. This one is a 51-minute video, so I don't think we'll replay all 51 minutes of it. But put that one in there. Let's play just a minute of it to see what this one was all about. Well, got to make sure the judge knows that I put that up there, that we got a deputy district attorney that's attacking me in elevators. Kind of cool. But hey, let me do this homework assignment and waste my time because the government can't find out the words that I said that broke the law that would allow the government to punish me. Let's see. Adversarial system of law. Hey, I agree it should be adversarial, but you shouldn't be able to ignore the facts and ignore the law and ignore the Constitution. That's the problem that's happening here. People are ignoring the Constitution, ignoring the law. And so you as a human being, me as a human being, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm different. But I expect when I go into the government and I've got to follow the law, and I read the law and ask them to follow the law that they've sworn to uphold and protect our Constitution and make sure the laws are functioning, that they follow the law. But I don't think our government does that. Just my opinion. I expect when I go into court that the judge would follow the law and follow the Constitution and follow the court rules. Unfortunately, this judge doesn't appear to follow the court's rules. Just kind of makes them up or ignores them as she so desires, in my opinion. Like that. Got to stay safe, in my opinion. Words matter. So the same people who you are suing and publicly outing their criminal activities now have a restraining order against you to silence or restrict your freedom of speech. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Indeed. Isn't this a crazy system? Let's see, what else can we find here? Okay, did I share that one? I think I shared that one. I believe I did, but let's double check and make sure. So, okay, there's that. Delete that. Okay, down here. Liddell Laboratories. So if you put Liddell, Liddell, in your search, you'll get Liddell Laboratories. I wonder if she's related to these people. Lung distress, some oral spray. Nice. Rebar for Nevada Assembly obeying Judge Traum. Hey, that's us again right there. Navia Liddell. That doesn't look like me. Rhonda Liddell. Oh, that's us again here. We keep popping up. What's this? Washoe County, Nevada government. We are proud. Erica Roth, Oh, look, Erica Roth, who is an assembly person now. Let's see what they're proud of Erica Roth for, because she's right in here with Lindsay Liddell. Interesting. Hi, Erica Roth. Drew Rebar running for Assembly 40. Are you a corrupt government employee too that's now running the government? Now it's City of Reno. Congratulations, everyone nominated for 20 under 40. And thank you for what you make life better in our community. Oh, this is the Reno Tahoe Young Professionals Network. That's what that is. Cool. You know, by having to making me Google your name and finding out more stuff. Uh-oh, here's one. What's this one? Is this one we already did? 51 minutes. Yeah, I think we shared the 51-minute one there. Let's make sure. This could be a different thing. Nope, that's the same one. Nothing there. More Liddell. So this isn't a very good way to find all the stuff. What happens if we go look for Kertis? Kertis. Oops. Back up to the top here. Okay, Kertis. So we're looking for Alison Kertis here. Kertis, okay. Oops, there we go. Sierra Crest Business Law Group. Alison Kertis lied about me. So yeah, I posted on my page. I said her name. And let's see, what did I say here? What did I say here? Oh, I published a letter that I sent to the attorneys. So this letter serves as formal notice under federal rules, baseless allegations. In your emails dated September 10th and 11th, you accuse me of harassing members and volunteers of Build Our Center, manufacturing dispute for YouTube content. I'm not manufacturing a dispute. How am I making the dispute? You're the one having the stupid actions. If you just left people alone, there'd be no dispute. Just let people in public buildings, there'd be no dispute. If you didn't try to discriminate against people, there'd be no dispute. Let people alone live their lives. If they don't believe the same thing you do, well, that's okay. Leave them alone. Associate with who you want to associate with. Acting with abusive process and an improper purpose. How am I acting with abuse? So they say these things, and I tell them in my letter back to them, these accusations are unsupported. You have not identified who I allegedly harassed, on what date, or by what specific conduct. You have cited no legal authority to show that my fact-gathering efforts, which are protected under the First Amendment. Anyways, I wrote her a letter. I told her she made false statements regarding University of Nevada, Reno email. Because I've got a video. There's a video link. So yeah, Judge, I'm sharing the emails that I wrote with the public to show what. Hi, Alison. Welcome to the internet. You lying sack of crap. I cussed at you. Does that make you afraid? Again, go pop some pills. Not my problem. Not my problem. Your only job is to solve problems. See, sitting in court the other day with this woman, well, I was standing in court and my back was killing me. There was no water and I was sitting up there talking. Get some water. So we're standing up there talking for a while with no water. Asked for water, no water, just get a talk. Let's see here. What's people got to say? Sounds like the British accredited registry problem with the feelings police must be extremely hard for yourself and justice to prevail. I appreciate it, man. Let's see. If the court order states you must take down your videos, if the order does not state you must notify the court or other parties involved a copy of other people who posted no obligation to provide a list to anyone. Oh, well, here, Diane, let me share this here with you. So this is the court order right here. And I'm just trying to be, I'm trying to be over compliant. Because I'm going to say not positive things about this court. So I don't want to give them any room to take away my freedom, since they've already taken away part of my speech. And the history lately in our well, especially in the United Kingdom, but in the United States, is the government retaliates against people like me. They are retaliating against me. But there's many others that they're doing this to. I mean, hell, the Biden administration was bullying YouTube and Facebook and all the other ones and using the power of government to make them do things that necessarily wouldn't be a good business decision for a political agenda. You know, if you don't believe any of that stuff, I don't know. I do. I've lived it. But anyways, there's the court order. That's what it says. Created by Mr. Rebar. So the words that I'm going by reading this is, there we go, that's a little bigger. It is further ordered that Mr. Rebar compile a log of all videos created by Mr. Rebar. So if I created the video, I need to put it in a log. If I reference Ms. Kertis and Ms. Liddell, I need to put them in a log and comply with these instructions. So anyways, that's the task I'm sharing with everybody today. Thanks for spending your time with me. Hit that like, subscribe, and do all the other happy good stuff that makes these things go out so other people can see this and share the story. Well, if you think it's an interesting story. If you think it's wrong, share it. I think it's bullshit. That's why I'm doing it. Anyways, let's go back to this one here. Let's get back to our task at hand. Okay, so I need to share this. I copy, let's put it over here, paste that one there. See what else have we said that they don't like about us. Oh, there's Carrie's Freshly Baked LLC. Oh no. Did I do this? Did I accuse an attorney of lying and now I got to pay the penalty for that? That's yeah. Pretty good line, isn't it? If I'm lying and I'm libeling you, sue me. They're not suing me for libel. You know why they're not suing me for libel? Because I ain't lying. They've got to lie. The only thing they can do to defend themselves against the truth is to lie. That's what they're doing. Anyways, it's enough of that. Don't need to torture you with too much more of that crap. Okay, we got that one up there. Oops, here's another one. Let's share this one, copy this one on over, and I'm just going to kind of whip through them unless you guys want to watch them here. Let's see. They lie so freely. Yes, they do indeed. Yeah. Kind of self-incrimination right here. But I don't know what they're going to call it. They're going to call it discovery or Really, it's just a penance, because I've never said anything to be violent. I've always said use the lawful legal system, follow the law, do the right thing, try to be a good person, try to be a good citizen. But yeah, the government wants to turn that into a crime because they want to maintain their power over you. I think that's really what it comes down to. You got that one? I think I got that one. Oh, here's another Elder one where Amos Steggy attacked me. Got to make sure we tell him about good old Amos Steggy attacking me. And let's see, it's not Kertis. There's another one. God, I posted a lot of stuff about these corrupt people. Maybe that's why they don't like me. Attorneys for Alison and Alison Kertis are seeking a restraining order. They also want certain videos taken down. Free use is given to share. Hey, I gave everybody free use to share this stuff if you want to share it. So we've got to make sure we tell the court about that. Okay. Jerome Mankey. Oh, hey, Jerome Mankey. Oh, this dude. I laughed at this dude. Did I say anything? Oh, here, Joe. I didn't post this, but I should probably share it with the court just so they know. Don't want to hold anything back. So I laughed at this. Oh, two people laughed at it. I laughed at it twice. It says our organization cannot recommend Sierra Crest Business Law Group. Oh, by the way, don't use Sierra Crest Business Law Group. They are liars. And you definitely don't have a better chance of winning your case if your lawyers get caught lying to the court. Do they? Maybe you need lying lawyers if you're in the wrong. Anyways, what Jerome Mankey's got to say, let's blow this all the way up here so we can see it a little bit better for you. Our organization cannot recommend Sierra Crest Business Law Group highly enough. From the moment we engaged with them, we felt supported, informed, and confident. We had a strong team in our corner. Alison, Kertis, Jessica, Maureen, and the entire team have been incredibly responsive and thoughtful throughout the entire process. They took the time to explain complex legal matters in a way that was easy to understand, helping us weigh our options and make informed decisions at every step. Their professionalism, clarity, and effectiveness have made a significant difference for our organization. No, Jerome, here's the gig. If your attorneys had just tried to solve the problem from the beginning and resolve the issues, I was never your enemy. I just want to use public spaces, and you took them away from me. Got them for your own use. And if they just solved the problem, let me blow this up here there. Anyways, Jerome Mankey, if they had just solved the problem, which is what attorneys really should be doing, is solving problems so you don't have to go to court. Solving problems so you don't have to go to court. Isn't that a phenomenal idea? Dispute resolution. But these people don't want to do that. I wouldn't have filed an IRS complaint against your nonprofit organization for multiple violations. And now I'm trying to get rid of your nonprofit status because you shouldn't have it. You broke the law. You required donations. You can't require a donation to enter a public event. And you closed a public area off to the public. And you interfered in the political campaign. And those two things are violations of federal law. You don't get to do that, Mr. Mankey. And your law firm, if they'd protected you, would have resolved the conflict. So there wouldn't have been a conflict. So you wouldn't have ever kept me out of a pride event where I wasn't going to say anything to anybody or do anything other than walk around with a video camera and talk to people that wanted to talk to me. Walking through the event, there were two people that I saw that noticed me. One of them was another guy walking through with a camera. and then you wouldn't be getting stuck like this. Neither would the city of Reno. Anyway, so we shared that one. Let's get me off my high horse here and get me back to sharing my screen here. There we go. Okay, so that one is, did I shared that one or not? I forget, I was talking. Yep, already shared that one. Okay, now we do our Carson carry, so we're not looking for that one there. Johnny Brew for the win. Johnny Brew for the win. Hey, Johnny Brew, why did you come up when I'm searching for Alison Kertis? Uh-oh, here's this one. Johnny Brew for the win. So I'm not seeing any more Alison Kertis stuff popping up here. Nope, not seeing anything. Okay, but I know there's got to be more. So does this order mean I got to go through the videos where I used her name? So if I just said her name in the video, including any directly referencing, so not just typing their names in the descriptions, that means you got to go listen to all this crap too. Okay, so what's the easiest way to go do this then? I got to go back to what, September 1st. Is there a way to do this other than to just kind of scroll down through everything here? Scrolling down, the best way to do this. This is going to get really old really fast. Probably just scrolling down if you can. Okay. So photos. I've got a bunch of photos. Okay, that's one that we're doing right now. Yep. Uh-oh. One where, why does Aaron Ford at the Nevada Attorney General's office, let's talk about this for a second real quick, so try to help somebody if we can. Guy named Michael Sternberg, so he doesn't have his kids right now, and he's just trying to be a dad. So why does the Nevada Attorney General's office not help him in the dispute with his kids, as opposed to try to oppose him in a dispute with his kids? Why is the government picking and choosing sides in parental issues? Shouldn't they just be, if they're involved at all? And I don't think they should be involved at all. Why is the government against this man from being a dad? Anyways, like I said, I spent 15 years in family court fighting to be a dad. The end of that story was my kids love both their parents today. Best thing ever. Anyways, let's go back to this. Didn't mention Alison Kertis there. Oh, shit. Every time you go backwards, you're going to lose where you're at. It's going to be time consuming. Oh, here. This one's good. Sorry about that. And let's see, make this bigger. Back to that. Let's see what's going on here in the comments for a second. What you do? Yep, incriminating myself. I think we already talked. Judicial Review Board. Well, there is the Ninth Circuit Court. I'm going to take. I'm going to appeal this to the Ninth Circuit too. So that's the plan. Well, I'm not using any lawyers. I'm pro se. I haven't found any lawyers to help me. But he says I should hire lawyers. But here's the problem, at least in Nevada. there's nobody that'll touch a civil rights case pretty much. It's almost impossible to find a Nevada attorney to touch one of these things. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of this, or it's the good old boys club, or whatever the hell it is. But Nevada attorneys are afraid of these things. So if you know any attorneys, if they can help, I would appreciate and love any help I could get. The numbers in this can be pretty huge. If you look at my business and my revenue numbers and how they've changed, if you're an attorney that sees an opportunity to make a little bit of money in a contingency and doing some other stuff, I would desperately love some help. And I'm going to be asking for a whole lot of money in this thing. And then we're going to throw a party for everybody in town, because this is bullshit. We need to change a problem. But yeah, I definitely need help. It's a good old girls network. It's a criminal network. Hey, maybe I need to get a nose ring. And I think I'd look good. Would my gray hair look good in purple? I was thinking blue, dark blue. And indeed, they are a private club. If you don't believe what they believe, they ostracize you and kick you out, and they're not nice to you. Oh, good. I'm glad John likes me. I like John's stuff. Our government's fucked up, John. Thanks for watching, man. I try to watch you too. This stuff just gets overwhelming. It's all that I do anymore. It's all I do anymore. Hey there. How's it going, Danny? I'm trying to read, but it's tough without my glasses. If this is the man I'm thinking of, his ex-wife and her mother know people who influence the judge's decisions and delays. Can you clarify, Diane? I'm not quite sure I understand. Beautiful dog, though. I love dogs. Only got one or two sitting in here right now. Back to this. Let's get back to my labors for the court. Okay. Laboring for the court. Oh, here's a good post that I put up here. And where did it go? This one right here. That's not the right one. There we go. So I'm asking myself some questions about this whole thing. That's what I say here. The Reno Police Department, there was a Reno PD ex-commander that got arrested here a couple of weeks ago for soliciting a minor. And he was with a big group of other men that got arrested for soliciting minors, children, very, very young children, in this group of people that were, basically child groomers. I got to be careful for the algorithm, what I say here, especially on YouTube. Hey, YouTube, love y'all. It's interesting. Facebook, I don't think is throttling me. I think YouTube is. But so this Reno Police Commander got arrested for soliciting children. So it makes me think, how does that relate to all the government money that's going to our center and all the different Washoe County government and City of Reno government employees that support our center and the elected people that vote for this stuff? And then I found this quote. I go, how many of more of these people are like the retired police commander? And here's the quote. This is from Influence Watch, and this is from the our center website and from the was Washington, anyways, Washington, anyways, there's links in this link here. But the Scarletine blank blank education is a youth program with which Build Our Center partners through which teenagers, end quote, emerging adults, end quote, take classes on blank. Again, trying to avoid the algorithm here. The classes provide information about how to perform a wide variety of blank acts and encourages children's to engage in them. Why does the government give money to this group? Anyways, that one doesn't mention. I should have made, you know what I should do, just so I can share this with the court. Let's share this with the court here. So I need to mention things that I mentioned their names in, right? So this is a good way for me to get stuff into the record. Thank you, court. Alison, because if their names are mentioned, I got to tell them. Son Kertis and Lindsay Liddell. Put some question marks after that. What's up with this Alison, Kertis, and Lindsay Liddell? It's kind of a two-edged sword, ain't it? It's a two-edged sword. You ordered me to do this stuff, so now you just get to do more videos on the stuff that I already did and show how much more you screwed up and how screwed up the system is. Maybe I should be thanking you. Save. Okay, so that's saved. So now by court order, I must share this with you. Copy link. Again, we got to make sure we follow the court orders to the letter. Okay, paste. Okay. Oh, that put us back to the top again. This, like I said, this is a tedious, onerous task. Oh, this was a good one. Everybody that likes my stuff, thank you. Okay, I'm gagged by the court. That's November 6th. I think I'm past this one. DMV. DMV, where did it go? Too many videos. So I got to scroll all the way back to September, right? November 1st. So I'm back to November 1st. Oh, here's what we should all know about too. In the Washoe County School District, they've got a lot of LGBTQ plus books that the kids get to read. So when you're voting, keep voting the same way you've been voting if you want more LGBTQ stuff going to your children. Scrolling along, I don't think I mentioned, nope, all those are library posts. I don't think I mentioned their names in library posts. Lots of library, uh-oh. Here's one. Oh my gosh, we should probably watch this one. This one could have something in it here. Or, since this is what this whole thing's really about, let's change this one too. I mean, if that's really what we're doing, we want to know where I mentioned in anything. Alison, Kertis, Lindsay, Liddell. You want your name associated with all this stuff because you just don't want to solve the problem. That's why all this happened, is I tried to mitigate. Well, here, while we're doing this, let's share what this one sounds like. This one's kind of fun. You hear that, everybody? The government wants you to know where your children are. Oh, God help us. How did we get so insane? You can't go into a public library without a wristband and a child. Anyways, that one got a, let's see here. This one's got 792,000 views. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Oh, crap. Oh, this is stupid. I was back to what, November 1st there, I think, before. Yeah, let's keep, I think I was back around November 1st. Remember, I only got to go back to September 1st. So this was, where am I at here? This is November 5th. November 5th. Thanks for bearing with me and watching. For those of you that just started watching, I'm just following the court's order and trying to give them an index of hundreds, if not thousands, of videos. Because I dared to say something naughty. I don't know what it was that I said about the government and their attorneys. Kind of, oh, here we are. This is where I was laughing at this little video here, and this is related to the lawsuit case. There's Stacy McKenzie there. Oh, here's another one. Do I get to do this one too? This one, or is it the same one? I think it's the same video. Yeah. Anyways, I don't think their names in that, so they don't need to someone. Here we go. Here's one. This one's a 58-minute video, so I think I already shared this with them, but I don't want to. Oh, subscribers only. StreamYard. Let's see, what do we do? So if I edit this, let's make sure the public can see it right now. Save. Okay, now I can share it. So we're going to make sure we share it here. There's another one. Okay. There's the DMV videos, corrupt old Nevada DMV. Oh, by the way, if you didn't know, I'm running for Nevada Assembly District 40. And the one of the people that's running against me is one of the corrupt people that started screwing with my business and kind of turned me onto this thing, making the videos and showing the evil that our government is. And anyways, there will be a clear choice in the primaries for the Republicans. And this woman's never been a Republican before. She was appointed by a Democrat governor to be the director of the DMV. And she's going to run for Assembly District 40 against me. So you, the people, have a choice. You vote for the guy that's never worked for the government before. It's just run a business. And I'm all about making laws for accountable government. Or you can vote for the Nevada DMV director and make your government more like the DMV, because that's what we should. God bless you. Vote for the DMV or vote for me. Your choice. Oh God, help me help me. I have to move somewhere else if that woman were to win, because she would just destroy things even worse. More DMV videos. And this is, hey, we're on October 29th now. October 29th. October 29th. Just grow. Uh-oh, this could be one. This looks like one where I might have been talking about him. What was I saying? Oh, I didn't mention their names. I won't do that. Don't think I mentioned their name there, did I? Everybody live. Don't think I mentioned them there. Oh, this one I for sure mentioned, Lindsay Liddell. Yeah, Lindsay talks about Drew Rebar's behavior and important safety precautions in the workplace. Okay, let's see what I said about good old Lindsay here. Okay, there's that one there. Let's go back to seeing what. Okay. Yep. Does take a toll on your health. I think when I started all this stuff, when the government started screwing with me, I wasn't gray. Yeah, I still had my normal hair color when the government started screwing with me. Yep. Acting like they had no idea. Oh, yeah, YouTube does that sometimes. They don't like your certain words. We got to get Congress to fix that law. Incestuous little corrupt club. That's what they are. And I think it's all, anyways, there's probably a whole lot of, yeah. Teen subscriptions to Teen Vogue. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I know who you're talking about now. Yep. Yep. Michael Sternberg. Communism. That's where we're at. Hey, Jeff, how's it going, man? Good seeing you. So Jeff's got a little. So for everybody, Jeff Null, he's got a YouTube channel, and he's got some of the library stuff. If you want to go follow his stuff, yeah. He lives. I think you're out in Fallon, aren't you, Jeff? I hope you have everything backed up offline for your records. Well, I'll say I try to keep records of everything. Some of the best legal advice that I ever got, and I told this in the court the other day, was from a very expensive attorney back in 2002. His name is Ken Brewy. He's up in Everett, Washington. That's where my family law case was at. And he didn't really win much for me, but the advice that he gave me has saved me throughout my life now. And that's document everything. So keep a calendar, document, file everything, don't throw things away, record everything, track what you're doing. And if you do that, as long as you're doing the right thing, you should never have any life issues. And if somebody tries to give you life issues, kind of like they're trying to do with me here right now, I mean, how do you really deal with me? I'm a guy that documents everything. Got a dash cam, record everything. I never erase any emails. Hell, I think I've got 13,000 unread text messages because I don't delete them. Yeah, document everything. The biggest problem with government was it designed for successful people whose duty was to serve the people, but it turned into a bunch of lifers who are complete fools. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, back to work here. Let's see what else we got back here. Okay, so this one, did I share this one? I don't know if I did. I think I did. MQ2. Let's see. MQ2. What other? Oh, Ms. Liddell statements. I got to talk about this one here. Here's another video. Let's see what I say in this one. Liddell told the court, I've got on this. Isn't it funny how telling the truth is an attack? Oh, sorry, taking a drink here. Just wanted y'all to know I'm obeying Judge Traum. Obey the judge, no matter how stupid you think it is. And I don't even know why I got to pay the penalty, but I do. So there we go. Okay. Oh, jury bar restraining order. We're up to October 28th. So we got to share this one here. Let's see what I talked about on this one while we do that. Can't hear the audio, Mike? Let's see. Let's see here. Let's try something different then. Let me see if this will work. A little microphone out here. See if that works better. Okay, let's see. Can you hear me? Okay, let's see if this works this way now. There we go. Cool. Problem solved. Huh. So Mike, you can't hear the video. Let's see. Diane's on Facebook. Can you hear the video, Diane? Okay, so there's that one. Let's see what this one says. So I wonder what's up because we were having issues earlier. Let's see here. Well, let me working now. Okay, that part's working. So that didn't solve the problem. Can you hear that when I do that? Okay. Well, if that is not working, that's not working. That's no good. Volume's all the way up. Wonder what's up with that. Anyways, if it's not working, that's no fun. Yeah, so that's no fun if it's not working. But I guess the point is of this whole video, how much time it's going to take to deal with the bullshit. And according to, there's what's called Rule 11 with the courts. And that's basically if you're going to go seek sanctions against the other party that's involved, you got to give them a 21-day notice. And you got to let them fix or repair the problem they've created. And then you don't have to then there's no need for any sanctions because you solve the problem. The whole problem in this case is the judge has denied me Rule 11 sanctions. The defense has never told me what video they don't like. They can't identify the exact video because I haven't said anything illegal. I've only ever said do peaceful things. I've only ever said use the system. And then they turn it into this whole stalking bullshit thing and telling the judge they're scared. And now I got to spend my entire weekend plus finding videos over 6 different, at least 6. Let's see, so if you want to follow me on Twitter, X, the Rebar for Nevada. You can follow me on Facebook, either Rebar for Nevada Assembly 40 or Auditing Reno 911. You can follow me on Instagram, Drew Rebar, or it's Auditing Reno 911 there too. It's got a couple of them there. Follow me on, anyways, you get the drift. You can follow me on all these different social media sites. So I think I post on like 6 different sites. So I've got to go through every single one of these sites this weekend and go through every single one of these videos and find the ones that might be offensive to the government. And I didn't do anything wrong other than I brought a lawsuit against the government. And now they're wasting more of my time. So anyways, I'm getting a little bit hungry. And I'm going to stop doing this for a little bit and hopefully work and figure out the sound. Before I do that and sign off, and what I'll do is after I eat some food, I'll start another stream and keep going through these things, and hopefully everybody can hear the sound a little bit better. Because I'm pretty much just going to share what I'm doing, document it, and that way I'll have documented how much time I've got into this crap. Everybody can see it if they want to see it. And when I go turn in the time card to the court and say, hey, the court stole this much of my time, I paid this penance, I'll have a record of it because it'll be live streamed on social media. So let's see here. Let me go back up to the comments and make sure I'm seeing all you okay. I hear you, no video. It's very faint. Am I allowed to send? Are you talking to Diane? Good private civil attorney in Washington. So the attorney that I used, let's see, what was her name? The attorney that I used, I tried to forget a lot of this part of my life. What was her name? I had one attorney that I thought was halfway decent. But I don't remember. Yeah. All the attorneys that I ever used in Washington State, including Ken Brewy, again, he was very expensive, didn't get results. They all sucked. Most attorneys suck. I'm going to do a video. I'm going to try to do a video and show you how I do these legal things and use AI. I think anybody can really do it. You just need to know the right things to ask the AI, the documents to upload, and go read the rules and make sure you're following all the processes. But maybe you want to be your own representation. And I'm not giving you any legal advice. I don't want the bars to sue me. But I'll try to do a little video on how I do these lawsuit things and how I create the documents now, because I've changed a lot. I created a lot of documents when I was pro se in my family law case in Washington State for 15 years. And I'd go pro se when I had no dough, and when I had some money, I'd go buy the attorneys. And I found that the attorneys got me just the same crappy results that I got myself. So I took a lot of knowledge from that, writing these complaints, and then use that knowledge, upload the information and the instructions into the AI. And then the AI just helps you follow all the court rules, because there's a lot of rules you got to follow to get this done. So that's that one, Diane, very faint. Send it to you privately. Sorry, Diane, don't have any information to send you about Washington that I remember for good attorneys. I wouldn't recommend any of them. Trying to play and start back up. Yeah, I'm having problems today with YouTube, it seems. I don't know. Rule 11, Mike. Canon 3B6, take action, deal with attorney misconduct, no safe harbor period, no 21 days. Yeah, I was reading Rule 11, and they lied in their affidavits to the court. The employees of the law firm from Sierra Crest Business Law Group that Alison Kertis is an employee of, they lied in their affidavits. And I'm giving them the 21 days to fix it, but they didn't fix it, so it doesn't matter. They're out of the safe harbor, so I've motioned the court. But the court's ignored my motion so far to deal with it. Instead, the court tells me that I can't talk about stuff. Well, see, but it's a court order, so I've got to follow the court orders. If I don't follow the court orders, then I'm in contempt, and then I'm subject to the court's discipline. So I just need to do my best to ensure that I'm following the court's orders and meeting their deadlines, and that way they can't go back and say that I was wrong in any part of this, because what they try to do to kick you out is get you on process errors. They're supposed to hold you to a slightly lower standard than attorneys, and a different standard. I don't have to follow any of the bar rules, like attorneys shouldn't be doing these videos like I am. But since I'm pro se, I can do it. But they how they get rid of the pro se litigant is process errors. And so I'm not going to fail any of the process errors. And one of the processes is to follow the orders of the court. So here we are. Judicial bias, supposed to be a trial right away about it. So I'm going to do everything not to risk being held in contempt. Yeah, but I've got to be held in contempt. I'm not going to be held in contempt. I'm going to ensure that I do it the right way without being held in contempt. I'm not admitting I've done anything that they say. I'm admitting that I've done nothing they say. There are no allegations out there. And here's the problem. They watch my videos. Hey, Alison. Hey, Lindsay. You lying sacks of crap. They watch my videos. They were complaining about this in one of their things to the court, as I recall, that they're forced to blah blah blah. Anyways, they watch my videos, so they already know what I've posted. So this is just pure retaliation, because there's nothing that I've said that's wrong. See, I've got no fear, no nerves about any of this, because I've done nothing wrong. They, on the other hand, are very, very afraid of me, so afraid of me that they won't document their meetings with me, that they've got to get me to find all this crap, and they've got to give the judge all this fear to manipulate the judge. But the judge is easily manipulated because she's part of this social justice bullshit. I did, Mike. I like it. Appreciate it. Exactly. No, I do know what they're charging me for. They're charging me with making them afraid. They're charging me with making them have to go see a psychiatrist and get medication. They're charging me with their mental instability because they don't like my facts. Their fear is overruling the facts, and the judge likes it that way. That's all that it comes down to. Fear over facts. By doing what? By complying with the court order, I'm admitting that I'm doing what they say. No, see, here's the issue. To be a legal speech in the United States of America, you have to use fighting words. You have to incite violence. You have to say something that would cause imminent fear in somebody. that is not the truth. Now, I can say anything that is the truth. You can say anything that is the truth, as long as the truth is not an incitement to violence. You can't say go riot. A second here. You can't say somebody, you can't tell somebody that you're going to cause them harm. Can't threaten people. The problem is, I've gotten their emails that show that they've lied about me, and that embarrasses them, and that violates some rules. I've got documents that show where they're communicating with each other and violating the court rules. I've got things that show that they're breaking the rules and breaking the law and violating the Constitution. And they've all taken an oath to uphold this and do the right thing and not lie to the courts. They're lying to the court. That's their problem. So I'm not showing or admitting anything other than these people are liars. And they don't like the fact that I can say that. So this one says here, let's get some more up here. But you're also considered as a pro se, you're considered the attorney on your case. At least consider that in your case, if they hold the attorney in contempt of court, they have to hold a special hearing on it because of your attorney status. But you then get to bring out all this misconduct that they're doing, the judges are suppressing, and it has to be dealt with. See, I've already filed motions to bring all of this stuff out. That's what the Rule 11 that we were talking about was for earlier. Basically, I gave them 21 days to take back their fake affidavits that swore that I was somewhere that I wasn't, that were saying that I was stalking people. And they didn't take they didn't reverse their affidavits to the court. They didn't take their motions back. They didn't do anything to solve the problem. So by complying with this 21-day safe harbor, I filed motions against them to bring to the attention of the court. Here are the affidavits, here are the words that were said, and here's my GPS location that I never was here. And then I motioned to the court to kick all the documents out of the court, out of the pleadings, and to take some actions against the attorneys and, solve the problem and send them to the bar. But of course, the judge didn't look at those motions. Instead, the judge went to this restraining order first and is having the attorney write their own injunctions now to keep me restrained from some other stuff. So I've done those things. There's no reason for me to ever be in contempt. I won't be in contempt, because if I'm in contempt here and I'm doing other things with the courts or other judges, I don't want to have that reputation. I want to have the reputation that I'm going to go talk about stuff. And if the judge has a job, I'll come on here and say, hey, judge did. Well, let me give you an example of that. Some people are going to really disagree with this. Judge Derek Dreiling, he's a senior justice of the peace. He's worked in Reno and he's worked in Carson City. I've recorded his court several times. I found him to be very reasoned, follow all the rules, and he met my expectations as a judge because he went through the rules, followed them, and made sure that he did things the right way. This judge doesn't do that. And if I've got to go in front of another judge, I don't want the reputation of not doing the right thing. Yeah, Lane Meyer got screwed. Lane Meyer got just screwed over. This is the problem. The system doesn't work. And this is, again, why I don't want to violate any rules. I don't want to give them any opportunity to get me. And if I follow all the rules and I'm purposeful, hopefully they won't be able to get me. Yep, I can't control your feelings. If you don't like me, go away. If I don't like you, I'll go away. We like each other and hang out, cool. I didn't know that. I'll look at that. I'm just in my filings. I'm trying to be very, very, very cautious in making sure that I'm very communicative. I try to communicate. And I guess that's one of the problems is they don't like my communication. They see my communication as a threat. Maybe I could have gone directly to the court and just filed a complaint and motioned the court for sanctions against them right away. But it didn't, who knows? We'll see what happens. So anyways, I'm going to go grab some lunch right now and take a break because I've been at this, I got on about 11:10. It's 12:45 now. So I'll probably try to start another stream here in a little bit and log back in. They found a reason to put a temporary restraining order against me, so I wouldn't put it past them to find me in contempt if they could do it. And I don't want to give them any room to do it. Yep. 11:07. And the other thing that I did along with that, Mike, is I filed a bar complaint against them. So once the 21 days was up, bar complaint went out. Motions went to the court. Got an answer back from the bar the other day. The bar ignored the complaint. They said it's for the court to deal with it because there's a case. So we'll see what the court's. My guess is the court will do nothing. Yep. It was about the prosecution's feelings. Anyways, guys, thanks for talking to me. Thanks for going through this with me. Maybe I'll see them too. Who knows? I got enough. I'm behind on some of my other stuff, so I got to catch up. So I really need a lot of help. Anyways, talk to you later. Have a good one. Out.